which today is a retired number in hockey. At 16, Gretzky was still unhappy and still too young to enter the NHL draft because the age limit was 20 years old. He decided to play for the World Hockey Association, and they had adopted a team called the Indianapolis Racers, and he signed a 7-year deal with them. Shortly after the team was acquired, they began to have financial trouble, and shortly after that, they were sold to the Edmonton Oilers, which was also still a World Hockey Association. And then in March of '79, the World Hockey Association and the NHL decided to merge together. With the limitations of the NHL, the WHA could only bring in 2 players to their NHL teams, and Gretzky being one of them. So he was then brought into the NHL without ever having to be drafted. During his career in the first season of his NHL time, he lived with his coach, and he tied second for most goals scored in his first years to Marcel Dionne. He didn't win any awards except for one, which was a Hart Trophy, which is basically a most honored player award in that time. During his career, Gretzky left 40 regular season records, 15 playoff records, and 6 All-Star records. Since his retirement in April, ironically, of 1999, only 2 records have fallen to other players, leaving him with 60 records still standing today. After retirement, he was inducted into the to the National Hockey League Hall of Fame, and became a minority leader of the Phoenix Coyotes. And during the lockout time, he became a managing partner, and then later, after the lockout, the head coach of the Phoenix Coyotes. In 2002, he was named the executive director of the 2002 Canadian men's hockey team, which went on that year to beat the United States 5-2 and ended a 50-year drought for the Canadians at that time. Today, Gretzky currently has many different charitable foundations, one being the Wayne Gretzky Foundation, which is a charity that donates money to help disadvantaged kids participate in hockey, and he also is host to the Ford Wayne Gretzky Classic, which is an official stop on the PGA Tour, nationwide tour. And he also does many charitable endeavors. To this day, Wayne Gretzky still resides in Phoenix, Arizona, where he lives with his wife Janet and their 5 kids. And I think one of my most favorite goals from Gretzky that anybody can take with him is you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.